Officer Bluew, of course, a man of law, now charged with breaking it. Joining us is attorney Edward Chuprinsky. He does not represent Bluew, but is offering us some insight just how the justice system will treat this case. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, now the murder of a pregnant woman and her unborn child, but there is one homicide charge. Why would that be?
Well, that's a curious question because I don't understand the charges.
Okay.
In this, they seem contradictory. We have premeditated intentional killing of this woman,
right? And
yet the intentional conduct causing death to a fetus through a pregnant woman is a statute. It's a law that's based on gross negligence. That is, it's gross negligent conduct that causes the death of the fetus. Well, how can you have gross negligent conduct causing the death of the fetus through the mother, and yet charge the same act as premeditated intentional killing? It's either intentional or it's gross negligent, but I don't see how it can be both. The difference is this, is that the intentional conduct that has been charged is a 15-year felony.
Right.
They could easily bootstrap that into another count of homicide, which would then make it another mandatory life in prison, which is first-degree murder.
That kind of leads me to another question. You know, she lived in this area. He's a man of the law. How hard is it going to be to have a jury?
Well, it's going to be difficult because I understand that he used to be the chief of police in Tittabawassee Township. She's rooted in the community.
Right.
They both have in trenches here. So it's going to be difficult. You have a lot of other things like jury problems. You know, people get upset if there's a fetus, you know, 8 months into term, and you know, there's crimes of passion, and it's going to be difficult to get a jury that can really be fair and objective and impartial in this particular case.
Now tell me, you know, everybody's talking about this case. It's on the front of everyone's minds. How long is it going to be before we get some answers, before we start hearing more about this case?
That's hard to predict because we don't know what's going to happen. The defense may very well seek a forensic exam of the accused to make sure that he's competent to stand trial or criminally responsible at the time of the act. There's probably going to be if there is a crime here that's attributable to Officer Bluew, and we don't know yet, or Bluew. We don't know if he's guilty or not, but if they've got a strong case against him and the DNA is there, we may have resolution in the near future.
All right, Edward, thank you so much for joining us, waking up early this morning, and you brought some very useful information and answered a lot of our questions.